Hi, if you've been following this channel for a while, you'll know that 1st of January, my New Year's resolution was to go a whole year without buying a single book. And I was doing so well until we treated ourselves to a couple of days away in Edinburgh this week, beginning of last week. And I ended up here, Topping and Company, and such a magical bookshop. So, of course, I was tempted and I broke my resolution. So I ended up with 3 books. The first one, I don't know anything about these books. I was just drawn to them with the cover and the blurbs and whatever. So the first one, Deathless by Catherine M. Valente. And this one is described as a remarkable piece of speculative fiction. A handsome young man arrives in St. Petersburg at the house of Maria Morena. He is Koshai, the Tsar of life, and he is Maria's fate. For years she follows him in love and in war and bears the scars. But eventually she returns to her birthplace only to discover a starveling city haunted by death. Deathless is a fierce story of life, death, love, power, old memories, deep myth, dark magic, set against the history of Russia in the 20th century. So, Russian myths, speculative fiction, that sounded super. And the second one I picked up, again, it's a book with magic and folklore, A Girl Made of Air by Nydia Hetherington. And it's Welcome to the Strange and Spectacular World of Fausto's Circus. Lured in by the beauty of Serendipity Wilson with her hair that glows like fire, you may find other great treasures within. Manu the lion tamer and his wife Marina, the siren who swims with the crocodiles. But the greatest act of all is their daughter, the girl made of air. Mouse was left to grow up in the shadows of the big top, unwanted and forgotten, until one day she learns how to become a thing made of air, the greatest tightrope artiste who ever lived. Now an adult, our nameless star looks back on a life haunted by an incident from her youth, weaving together her spellbinding tales of circus legends, earthly magic and folklore. She hopes to find the child who was taken from the circus many years ago. A tale of loss, reconciliation, storytelling and truth. Again, sounds right up my street. And then the third and final one is one that just intrigued me. It's called Butterflies in November. And the blurb is, it's been a tough day. She's been dumped twice. She's accidentally killed a goose. And now she's suddenly responsible for her best friend's deaf-mute son. But when a shared lottery ticket turns the oddly matched pair into the richest people in Ireland, she and the boy find themselves on a road trip across the country. With cucumber hotels, dead sheep, and any number of her exes on her trail, Butterflies in November is a blackly comic and uniquely moving tale of motherhood, friendship, and the power of words. And that just sounded so intriguing. So yes, I broke my New Year's resolution, but I did last 11 and a half months, so it's pretty good going. And I've got 3 books. So I will come back and tell you all about them as soon as I read them. So happy reading. Take care.